All right, Berwyn, you make it up the stairs. There's a wooden table. It's got some assorted decorative kind of skulls, just like what you saw downstairs. There's a globe, as you see there. There's a glass bottle. Over on the other side of the room, this place is fairly well illuminated without your torch. On the other side of the room, there's like exactly what it looks like, a barrel with a tap on it, and some other barrel containers that have like rolls of paper.
And
two
I'm
doors.
not detecting any magic as well
No.
on this floor, in this
No.
room?
No.
Let's see. Vial. Just giving my inventory a quick glance.
Okay. You hear Roscoe
And we're done with
downstairs.
that.
Sounds like some glass bottles tinkling together. Sounds like he found some
Just-
liquor.
I
Hey,
just
Berwyn,
muttered,
I've
so-
got something else to put in the...
You hear his voice from
that?
downstairs, but it sounds like it's real far away.
Anyway, I go
What the hell is
to the
that?
table.
That's probably my dog.
That's
drinking.
what sounded.
Oh yeah, it did sound like a dog drinking.
Yeah.
All right.
That was Roscoe walking up the stairs.
Okay.
Slosh, slosh,
So,
slosh, slosh. That's hilarious.
give me a
Yeah.
give me a search or
Investigation.
search. Not a skill in 5th edition anymore. Why do I have so much trouble
Okay.
grasping the 5th edition skill list? I don't
You're just so
understand.
used to like there
There's
being
20
more.
of them. Investigation
Because
Because
is
you're
we've
not-
run this edition
22.
maybe twice.
What'd you get?
3 times.
22.
22. Okay. There's a nice looking hourglass on that table. Other than that, it's just sort of, stuff that would be fairly common to you. Decorative kind of things.
What's the deal with all these skulls? I was very macabre.
I would think it'd be fairly common for a wizard.
Yeah.
Is Berwyn not into skulls?
I mean, it depends
I
on
do-
what kind
like
of wizard,
the
I would
skulls,
think.
I do have a giant troll skull decorating my ship, so yeah, I
see,
guess
there you
you're
go.
right.
I mean, they're not
Well-
like, I know there's a human skull right there on the screen, but they're not human skulls. If they were, I'd describe them that way. They're just, magical or like oddity kind of things.
And we killed
Like
that
a human
troll fair and
skull.
square. We killed
I mean,
that
listen,
troll
if you
fair
live in a
and
place
square.
like the Forgotten Realms, there's so many cooler things to have a skull of than a fucking human, really.
For real.
All right, so Berwyn, you're whoa, where are you going?
Falling over.
Could have a
trying to go
dragonborn
to-
Doing some
skull
backflips and shit.
or an elf skull.
Doing some exercise yoga over there.
Right.
Warrior 2.
What are you getting up to, Berwyn?
I want to go look at these scrolls. You
Okay.
said there were scrolls and barrels.
Yeah, it's just rolls, big rolls of paper, vellum for scribing scrolls, but they're all moldy and spotted. Those types of papers are, they're made to last a little longer than your standard paper does, but they still don't look like they're in very good condition.
Alright, whoa.
Give me a perception
With
check.
am I upstairs yet?
Not yet.
No. Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay. You notice a drip from the tap that's on the bottle. Right about this time, Roscoe comes storming up the stairs with carrying 3 bottles of wine like a baby. He's like, I'm assuming he's asking for the bag of holding.
Yeah.
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 I'm narrating too much, man. Sorry. Yeah, no. Roscoe comes running up the stairs with some
That's what
bottles.
I asked for earlier. I was like, I got some. I found some. Can I put these bottles of wine in the bag?
Yeah, he
Just-
sounds
I
much
just-
closer now.
I just place it on the ground while I'm investigating. Let him
Okay, I'll put the
stuff in
Berwyn just
there.
don't give a fuck
the
about
bottles
no
of
bag
wine and
holding.
the empty bottle in there.
I'm gonna go take a taste of that drip. See what it is.
Okay.
Cause what are these scrolls? I might be able to copy them. I mean, I am quite proficient in in copying things. Forgery, some might call it if they want to be assholes about it.
You're also quite proficient about setting off wizard traps in wizard domains. Not that I'm there to tell you that.
But hey, I mean, things happen.
So Berwyn, when you put your finger under the tap, there's some moisture. You can pull it back, and it's sort of red, kind of sticky, maybe, but it's very thin, red, kind of watery.
I'm tasting it.
All right, it tastes good as hell. Tastes like
good as hell.
Tastes like some finely aged wine.
Hey, Roscoe,
what's your
you got some
favorite
extra
fruit?
bottles?
What's Berwyn's favorite fruit?
Oh man, oh.
Oh wait, I got that.
Come on, man! You didn't
fancy
think your
bottle.
favorite fruit on character creation? What's wrong with you?
Limes.
I got that. I got that fancy
Limes.
bottle.
Do they make lime
Persimmons.
wine? Well, they do fucking now. It's lime wine. I guess it's
Got
not red then.
A lot of
Right.
acid. I don't know.
Lime,
I don't know. Whatever, dude. But it's good.
Lime, wine.
It's like a margarita, bro.
Black
To
wine.
my head.
It's good as hell.
But
Tasty
I'm gonna
stuff.
take that
Tastes
fancy
as good
bottle
as
I
hell.
found
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Cause
fill
I
it up
love
with
my
wine.
lime wine.
All right.
Lime wine.
Give me a
Man, we
perception
starting a
check.
wine collection up in here.
A lime wine.
I am kind of
That's
starting a wine collection if you hadn't noticed.
I still got that Shadowfell wine.
Oh shit, you got a vintage.
Uh-huh.
This stuff is pretty vintage too.
Oh.
Remember, this whole place is aged like hundreds of years.
Yeah. Perception, you say?
That's like instant vintage.
Oh,
I
you
got
wanna
a
make some
16
wine,
if you were asking
You
me.
just do
I
whatever
got
you
a
do
26. I got a 26 on
Oh, there's
perception.
another empty bottle on the table.
Oh, hey, filling that up too.
All right. There you go. Boom.
Boom.
All right. I'm gonna go into this door next.
Okay. Roll me a reflex save. I'm kidding. The door opens, and on the inside there's a dark closet.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
From there, you can't see all that much from where you are. Okay, so there's like some old moth-eaten clothing on a shelf here, and on top of the shelf as well, another closed door.
A closed door on
Uh,
top of the
A
shelf?
busted window. No, the closed door is on the other side of the room. Can you not see it?
No, I can. You
Okay.
just didn't punctuate.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I forget commas.
It's all right. I'm gonna go through the other door now. Check
Okay.
it out.
Okay, so in here is just a pile of holy clothes.
I'm gonna dig through that.
Okay, give me a search roll.
I was digging through her dirty laundry. That was going on.
Oh, my dirty laundry.
Hey! I'm doing detective work.
It is actually pretty smelly. It was dirty 100 years ago.
15.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it's not that hard to find. There's a wooden, steel reinforced wooden box at the bottom of all the clothes. It is also very old looking, but it's it's another of those things that's meant to last a while, so it's still intact.
Anything magical about it that I can detect?
No.
Alright, well, I am gonna grab it.
I am also surprised that Roscoe did not try to put the keg in the bag of holding. I just saw that. I am. Yeah, now that you say that,
He'd
yeah,
probably
I got
do
a
it.
point.
He's
I
in
got to
his
roll them
juice.
both. Bing. Come on, 20.
Roscoe is
85,
wheezing
son
the
of a bitch.
juice.
All right.
Roscoe's sitting there sucking down
No
that
wheezing the
that
juice.
Cake. Whoa, Roscoe's wheezing the
Always gotta
juice.
wheeze the juice.
There's not that much left in there, but yeah, you get the drags at the end, and it's kind of like. All
And
right,
I'm
but
chewing it
so
down.
Berwyn, you find this box. It's about 2 feet wide by about 1 foot thick by about 2 feet deep.
Whoa, that's big. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it is.
How is can I actually carry it by myself?
Yeah, it's not that heavy, but I mean it's heavy, but yeah, you can carry it.
Well, I
Do you
guess
wanna
I'll just
open it?
investigate it. And yeah, I was thinking it was smaller, so yeah. I'm
You
just
could
gonna
also drag it
investigate.
out of the closet. I mean, yeah, you can move it. Sure. Give me an investigation roll. Actually, give me an Arcana check, please. Instead, I mean, you could use the same number, just instead of the
rolled-
investigation.
Nope, I didn't. I'm going with that. It's gonna be a 21.
All right, 21. So you see that there's with
Blackjack.
your detect magic and whatnot that's active. It looks like there's sort of the remnants of a glyph of warding spell.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously no longer active. It shows the same sign of just arcane deterioration as the
Alright.
stuff downstairs.
Is it locked?
It is, but as soon as you touch the lock that's on it, it just breaks.
Does that?
Yeah, it just breaks off.
All right. I'm rubbing my hands together as to open it. And
You need some
Okay,
help
so
or
you're
something,
the
mate.
light.
So you're
the
still
light
hanging
on
out
what's
in the
inside.
linen closet over
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
though,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
Roscoe, Berwyn is like fucking waist deep in a pile of dirty laundry when you walk into the closet, and you see him in kind of in here. We probably can't stand on that. Yeah, of course not.
Hey, you need some help, mate.
I'm all right at the moment.
All right.
His voice is muffled by a bunch of old smelly undies. All right.
I mean,
So Berwyn,
All
there's your box. Go ahead and give it a search. So again, you detect that there's an ancient glyph of warding. That's again, it's not active, but it was obviously trapped at one point.
It looks like I found some good stuff in here, Roscoe.
good stuff in where? In the laundry?
Yep.
Okay.
That doesn't happen very often. Oh
Oh,
no,
well,
man!
I mean, I'm
Padair
expecting
comes out and
somebody left some
he
fucking
starts.
change in their pocket and shit.
Padair comes out and he starts just chewing on old dirty laundry and tearing it up even more.
Nice little snack.
Jesus
for my
Christ, man. That's more than a little change in the pocket, dude. What is that? Hold up. Okay, put that in the bag of holding. Shit.
Safekeeping.
You could leave it in the chest if you want. Somebody can also take that chest as a container if you like it.
Well, you said it was like 2 feet deep.
Yeah, but
Pretty-
I just
pretty
mean
healthy
I
size.
just mean take it as a container on the table.
okay.
I mean, look how big Al's chest is. It has all this inventory.
Well, I can't actually.
Yeah,
grab it. You have it
I got
locked.
enough.
I like big
containers.
chests,
Yeah.
and I cannot lie.
Shouldn't be locked.
I like big chests and I cannot lie. I agree with that statement.
So whoever wants it can take it, or I'll delete it or whatever. So yeah,
All right.
Roscoe Berwyn comes out of the closet with an equal or greater amount of glass bottles in his arms.
Jesus Christ, man. Well, I think I killed the keg. But there was another room. There's
another room. I think I killed the whole keg.
Yeah.
Big burger, burger.
I think I finished the keg. There's another room.
Oh right.
Maybe there's more.
All right. So as you open
Maybe
that
there's
door,
more.
you see a bedroom with a stray door there. Why is that door? That's probably from the bottom floor. Oops. Yeah, that's not there. Okay, so inside of the room, there's a big canopy bed and a foot locker at the bottom of it, or at the foot of the bed. There's
Excuse
a wardrobe next to it that is also from downstairs and does not belong here. And then in this corner, there's a very comfy looking chair at a writing desk with 2 book stands, a book stand on either side, and a small box of, or small crate of rolled up vellums. These have the distinct look of being prepared spell scrolls.
I want to check the lectern
Okay.
first.
Roscoe, you're at the footlocker on the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks just like what I described the last one. It doesn't. It has a
No,
lock on it,
lock
but
is
it's
old
yeah, it
and
just falls right off
broken.
when you open it.
Okay.
It squeaks really loud when you open it up, and among old clothing and things like that, you find. Give me a search roll, or investigation.
Uh, 16.
Okay, and put it on your character sheet.
All right.
There's an ivory statuette of a mermaid, and some chalk.
Party.
Wizards and their damn chalk.
I got chalk.
Okay,
already,
Berwyn.
but Okay.
On the lectern is vellum pages that are it's very expensive paper that's used to make scrolls, and it looks like normally when you make a scroll, right, you scribe out your thing and then you cut it off and then you roll it up, right, so it's like a short piece of paper, but this looks like do you remember those old dot matrix printers that had the little spools that would just pull the paper through and just print it, and just line after line of page after page after page, they would just spill out, and they all were all perforated, and you had to tear them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I do.
that. Just spilled over the back, one long sheet of decayed scroll vellum.
So there's no legible writing or anything.
Oh yeah, it's give me a perception check. It's very difficult to read. The handwriting is fucking garbage,
18
which
plus
is unusual for a person who scribes scrolls. I would think.
23.
23. Okay, so you can tell that it's despite the reason that you're having trouble reading it is that it's not only terrible penmanship, but it's also in magically obscured language.
All right.
I'm gonna go get some more coffee.
Do I have that monocle in the bag?
I don't know.
I've
you
got
tell
more
me.
rum
In
and
the bag
coke.
of folding.
It's in the bag.
Yeah.
Lots of rum and coke.
Well, I'm gonna aid my investigation with that when he gets back.
You gonna aid your investigation with rum and coke?
Delicious.
That's the best
way to aid an
investigation.
Sailor
That's
Jerry.
for us, eh?
Okay, so
Release the Kraken.
when you read
Kraken was too sweet.
again, it's an enormously long spool of paper that's unrolled. But when you read the most recent segments, it just sounds like madness. Just none of it makes any sense whatsoever. It does not appear to be any sort of cipher. It just seems to be nonsensical ravings.
Is there anything that is legible, like as I go further back?
The further back that you go, the more legible it becomes, right? The handwriting and the verbiage, and it. How long are you going to spend reading it? Are you going to take the spool back to the ship, or are you going to do this all here?
I guess I can take it if I, we don't want to spend all day.
It does seem as though it would be more convenient, despite the fact that the monocle lets you read very, very quickly. It is like I said, it's an extremely long. It's like an entire spool of paper that's just written out all sorts of shit.
Then it's going in the haversack for now.
Okay. Roscoe, Berwyn is over there rolling up again, this very long, moldy ream of paper. And you've got your little trinkets out of the box. What are you doing?
What is this?
That is a like a cabinet, like a wardrobe, an
I'm gonna
ornate.
go check that out.
armoire.
I'm gonna go investigate that.
Okay, give me your investigation roll.
Because Roscoe is gonna make sure he picks every bone clean.
You hear Pereira come out again and just make that sound,
15.
breathing like a pug. Okay. Okay, so inside of the wardrobe, you see more, clothing that was once very ornate, very fine clothing, but it's just eaten to death by moths. Although at the bottom there is a leather shoulder sling, that sort of like a over-the-shoulder kind of fanny pack sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's got 2 vials of alchemist fire inside of it.
Hey, Berwyn. You might like this. I hand it to him.
It's on your character sheet. Dropped it
Okay.
over.
I'm
Well-
looking at it. I'm investigating.
It's a ranged weapon. Sets them on fire.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Very.
Okay, so about the time that Roscoe finishes searching through that cabinet, you've got all the paper rolled up and shoved into the bag of holding that you've had to go back into the other room and pick up off the floor.
So you said they had something that appeared to be spell scrolls?
Yeah, that thing you're pointing at right there.
That's what I want to investigate next.
All right. So it's a crate where your common sense would tell you that this is where she did her work. And it's a crate of scrolls, prepared spells. Here you go.
If they had they're magic, I guess they don't decay like all the other stuff, huh?
I don't know.
That is an interesting idea. But these look all intact, so put those with the booty for now. Oh,
I need to bring my OBS screen in some so I can see this chat. I can't make it that. It's a pain in the ass.
alright.
There we go. Now I can see it. Sorry about that, guys. I've been pretty absent from the chat today.
I
Okay.
think we've got everything we could out of this place.
Yep, and about this time, you hear some thunderous footsteps on the stairs. Squeaking metal.
Master, I think that's all we got. I think we should let the guards do their thing. I think we've got all we can.
Berwyn?
I head
heavy
towards
metal
the door.
footsteps coming up.
Yeah, I head towards the door.
All right, so you're gonna meet the guard at the door right
Yes.
here. As you come to the door, you
Mhm.
almost run headfirst into this guard that doesn't have a whole lot of perception through his service helmet.
I'm
as it
tagging
were.
along right behind Berwyn too. If somebody wants to move my mini.
Okay, sure. And he almost bumps directly into you, and he says, "Oh, sorry, sir. I came up to see if there was anything you needed assistance with."
No,
It's
our
kind of boring
investigation is
outside the door.
complete now.
Nah, who wants to
But
come
we
into
do
this place?
appreciate. Well, there's not a whole lot interesting, but we've found all we've needed, and we do appreciate
Master.
the help.
Master, maybe they have heard things or seen things that have passed. I don't know. I just want to record everything. I'm sorry.
I quickly shush Roscoe. I say to the guard, "Is there any information that you might be able to give us?"
He shrugs and he says, "Nothing that you wouldn't already know as an agent of the Crown."
All right then. We'll be on our way then, I suppose.
All right. Well, he shrugs
Excuse
and
me, sir.
he
Excuse
shrugs
me,
and
sir.
steps aside, and he said, "Would you like
What?
to?"
Sorry.
He's not really sure if he should let you go in front of him or if he should go first, or he sort of has like this sort of moral quandary for like where he stands based on like respect and rank and whatnot. So he sort of, confusedly is like offering to let you go first, but he's also sort of on his way out down the stairs.
Anyway, Roscoe, you were saying?
I'm gonna master goes first. Master goes first. Excuse me. I'm sorry, sir, but my master goes first. I'm
sorry.
I'm ushering you along, going downstairs.
I'm sorry. Are you like trying to sound like Dobby on purpose?
I didn't watch. I really didn't watch.
I don't know no Henry Potters.
No.
All right, so the guard
watched,
looks
like,
at you guys
Harry
confusedly,
Potter into that
and he
stuff.
just
I'm
turns
just-
and he
that
shakes his
Potter
head and turns
clan.
and walks back down the stairs and leaves you alone. It's
Same
very
character
quiet.
influences, if that's what you're asking.
Fucking wizards.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking